What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Welcome to another episode of Grounded 2. Today I'm going to show you how to do the dash strike challenge in your ranger challenges. This is the dash dot challenge. It's break the enemy's block 3 times with dash strikes. This is very easily confused with the new dodge feature where you can jump forward, jump backward, and kind of dodge out of the way. And I think a lot of people online are thinking you use that dodge and then attack or something like that. That's what I was thinking at first, and I saw a lot of people on Reddit mentioning that as well. That's totally wrong, so just get that out of your mind. We're going to use the dual wield claws. This is a new weapon, and we're actually going to go and find an enemy that's really easy to break them because they have a really big hitbox, which is going to be the Orb Weaver. And also make sure you don't go to the Orb Weaver that's over on the hot dog stand. That one is way high up in the air and you'll never ever be able to find it. Took me a long time to figure that out. So let's get right into this. We can use all 3 different claws. There's actually 4 claws in the game, but I haven't unlocked the 4th one, the wolf spider claws. So I'm going to use the 3 that I have unlocked just to show you that you can actually do this with the claws, and you can do it with any of the claws. And just to make it perfectly clear to everybody in the whole grounded community how this works, when I went and googled it myself because I was trying to complete this challenge, there was a big lack of information, and I just thought, you know, I'm gonna make one video to rule them all and finally put this to bed so there's no confusion. So here we go. The main thing you need to know about this battle is that you should use your buggy to aggress the spider into blocking. You should also clear all the little tiny spiders because they're just gonna make the process more complicated. You're gonna take a lot of damage, so you need to bring in a bunch of heals, and they should be instant heals. That's gonna be smoothies or granola bars or anything that just gives you instant heals so that you don't have to wait for the heal time to kick in, because you are going to take a lot of damage. Make sure you have decent armor before you do this as well. And I also recommend to do the entire challenge with the Orb Weaver spider claws. I forget what the actual name of it is, but it's the ones I'm holding in my hand right now. The attack animation for this is much shorter than the mite claws and the scorpion claws, and you can see it there. He just does this lunge that's super fast, and it doesn't have this long drawn out wind up like the other claws do. So that's what I recommend. And then the last thing you need to know is you probably are going to get a lot of practice on your perfect blocks here. You won't take very much damage as long as you perfect block, or at least block a little bit. But make sure that you do remember the timing for the Orb Weaver spider. She's got basically 2 main attack animations that you'll see. One is just an attack where she lunges at you, and then the second one is going to be 3 attacks in a row, and you pretty much have to memorize the timing on that. She has other attacks as well, but that's the ones you're going to see most of the time. If you don't aggress her, then she won't block, so you need to make sure that you keep walking up on her and you keep blocking her attacks, because if you just let her attack you over and over, which I did try, she'll just keep on attacking you, and then she never puts up her shield. So that's why your buggy is important. Your buggy will keep aggressing her for you, and then you can stand back and wind up your charge. I did find that to be the easiest of letting my buggy do it, but once my buggy was down, then it was a little bit more difficult. I had to really work on my blocks and aggress her by moving back and forth, forward and back. Also, if you're worried about my buggy, don't be worried about it, and don't be worried about yours either, because if your buggy does faint, it will just go back to the nest, and then it has a respawn time of like 2.5 minutes before you can use it again. So you always want to have at least 2 buggies, because if one of them faints, then you can call the other one. Also keep in mind that you have a fast buggy call, and you can always call your buggy from the menu. I'll show you that here in just a second, but I feel like a lot of people are missing those features early on in the game, just like people were missing this whole dash strike thing, because I think it's really named incorrectly. They should have named it power strike or something else that doesn't have dash in the name, because it's actually pretty ambiguous with the new dodge feature, and it's causing a lot of confusion in the community, and it confused me as well, so that's why I wanted to make the video. But as you can see here, you can get this whole challenge done with any of the dual wield weapons. I wanted to make that super clear in the video. The last tip I want to mention is that you can block while you've got your attack charged, and that's going to be really important while you try to pull this off. So there we go. We got our 3rd dash strike. I was able to do it with 1 spider. I just had to really wait it out. Sorry for the long video, but I wanted to show you guys the whole video. It only took me about 3 minutes to do this, even with the inefficiency of using all 3. And here you can see I'm fast calling my bug again just to come and pick me up because my other one fainted and went back home. So nice and easy here, not too hard. Took me a couple of minutes. Hopefully that is helpful for everybody. I really hope that was a useful video, so let me know down in the comments if that did help you. That's going to be it from me, you guys. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to all of my amazing subscribers, and peace!